I used to be told all the time that hard work will get you anything. And that is how I went about my life for the past 2 years. Thinking that all I have to do is just see what's the biggest new trend, keep going at it till it brings results. And that led to one thing. Actually, not just one thing, multiple things. A lot of stress, anxiety, destructive thoughts. My routine and my life kind of became miserable. But that was because I was trying to achieve big things in a short period of time. I was trying to do things that everybody else was doing, so I had no sort of competitive advantage over them. And that's when I kind of hit the brake. I was like, nothing is working. My life is just becoming worse. I'm spending 18 hours a day doing something that I am so not bothered to do because it's not bringing in any sort of results. And I decided to finally just sit back with myself and ask myself, what do I want to do? What things should I really prioritize in life? When I was working so hard, I was barely spending any time with my mom or my brother. I was just so focused in doing something that I absolutely hated. And maybe that's why I didn't bring in any results, because I didn't really like what I was doing. But when I sat down with myself and I kept asking myself, what do I want to do? How do I want to do it? What do I want to achieve? What do I want to experience in life? I realized that what I'm doing doesn't align with those questions. I think the main things are that I want to travel. I want to be able to get my mom things that will put a smile on her face. Doesn't mean building her a castle, buying her horses, or any of that. It's just simple things that put a smile on your parents' face. I want to be able to give my brother whatever he wants. But I wasn't going to achieve that doing what I was doing. So I decided to take a look and pull out a sheet of paper and list out the things that I am good at. Me as Yusuf, what am I good at? I list out my skill sets. I list out my expertise. I list out my hobbies. I list out my passions. And then I kind of began to see which ones really align with each other. What could I really make a living off of? What are things that I have that someone in the market could benefit from? And when I began to filter out what's good and what's not, and what are things that are a good fit for the market, I realized that every person truly has a God-given gift to help other people. Everybody is able to make a living of something that they truly love and something that they truly have passion for. And that's what I've been doing so far. That was my breakthrough to make a living selling and doing what I'm passionate about. Sure, it's not a big thing. Sure, I'm not running $1 million company, but it's something that when I get up and I actually put a lot of time into, it works out. I love it. It's like I'm always in this flow state doing something that I actually care about. It may seem not like it's hard work, but it is. It's just you're in the flow state. You're so focused in, you're so dialed in, doing what you love to the point it doesn't seem like it's hard work. And from then on, I began to just look at life of how I want to live it within the next 5 years. And what I realized is that honestly, with how I'm doing right now in life, I'm projected to live a good life within the next year. Again, I'm not buying a lot of cars. I'm not buying big mansions. I'm not, showing off in front of people. I'm not selling lifestyle. I'm just being me. And that's what you need to understand. It's just you have to be you. You need to realize that it's not always about becoming someone you're not. It's not always about jumping on the new trend and working really hard till you make it. It's about doing what you love. Passion will always beat hard work. A lot of people could say otherwise, but that's how I view it. They always tell you, you should just work hard, do this, do that, follow the blueprint, buy my course and you shall succeed. When in reality, that's not how it works. If everyone out there has in their bio, I'm a digital marketer, or I'm an SMMA owner, or I'm a IPGA whatever, or, whatever the fuck that's new, what competitive advantage do you have? You don't. You have none. There's dozens of ways you can make it in life. There are dozens of ways. You just have to find your way. It doesn't have to be complicated. Simplicity beats complexity. Keep that in mind. Don't try different things at once. Just pick one thing you're good at and one thing you love and just go in on it. Even if it doesn't bring results fast, as long as you're doing what you love and you're not destroying yourself in the process, then you're good. Making it in life doesn't mean that you need to destroy your soul and your body in the process. You don't have to do any of that. You don't have to do any of that. You don't need to really go hard on yourself to make something out of nothing. You don't have to be the black sheep in the room. You just have to be different than everybody around you. That doesn't mean you should go out there and try and, be so prideful about what you're doing and telling people that you're the best and you're the G and you're always on top. No, I'm saying just find your way in life. Don't get hung on the idea of wealth is just making a lot of money and buying a lot of supercars. You could be rich, but you could be the dumbest person in the room. You could have a bunch of cars, but you could be the least respected person in the room. You could have all the girls around you, but you don't have a happy family. What is wealth? Wealth is just a mix of living a harmonious life that goes well with health, relationships, and wealth. Your finances are good. You're having a good relationship with your family. Your health is perfect, mental and physical. Then that's wealth. When I say finances are good, I don't mean you're making $1 million a month. You could be making $6,000 a month and you're happy with it. Who am I to tell you that that's not enough? If you're happy, I have no right to tell you that, oh, you're in the wrong. Make your priorities straight. Don't overthink life too much. Don't listen to the buzzwords. For example, I was so bugged out and stressed about things that I'm going through, and I wanted to know what's my next move. And I think that was because I'm being sold on a lifestyle that my ego wants. And every time I'm sold on that lifestyle, I just keep overthinking and I never really appreciate what I have now. In the end, I just decided to delete social media. Beside Instagram, because that's where I conduct all my business. I deleted YouTube, so I only have YouTube Studios. I deleted Snapchat, I deleted Facebook, I deleted Twitter. Why? Because I just want to cut everybody out. Of course, beside my family and friends. Because I'm not trying to live a life that I'm being sold on. I don't want a lot of cars. I just want a good, happy life. If you can avoid stress, why choose to take it on? Just avoid stress. Just avoid it. You're being told that you should live your life constantly under stress and anxiety so you can become the biggest next big thing in life. No, you don't need that. If you could ignore stress and anxiety and ignore disappointment and ignore the constant pressure to become successful, then do it. I'm telling you, do it. I'm currently going against what most of the 99% people say online, but it's just the truth. It's just the truth. Ignore it. Do something you like. Do whatever puts a smile on your face. You're told that you shouldn't be happy in life. I say, fuck it. Be happy in life. Be happy. Don't care too much. Don't stress around too much because everything will be okay as long as you're doing what you love. Passion will always beat hard work. Always. Because you're just always in the flow state. Everything seems so seamlessly and so easy to you that you actually get things done. That's just how it works when you're doing what you're passionate about. Even if the results take a long time to yield, you'll be much happier when it does. Follow your own path. Don't follow anyone else's. And don't listen to anyone who tells you otherwise because they're just trying to sell you on something. Trying to sell you a lifestyle that 99% of the people won't live. If everybody out there gets up and does whatever, they're being told and follows other people's instructions and not theirs, and they're listening to other people's advices and not theirs, this life would disappear. What's the meaning of life? Meaning of life is not by becoming someone else. It's by just being you. Being the ultimate you. Being the happiest and the best and the healthiest version of yourself. Figuring out what's good for you and what do you want and then do it. While making sure you're living a good life. And a righteous life. Not something evil, not something you're doing bad things. No, you're living a good, harmonious life. So go out there and be you.